300 varieties or 300 trees?
There's 300 branches on this tree. And
Oh
each one
my
makes a different fucking piece. It makes a different mango.
I want to taste test that tree, bro. Can we taste test the tree?
I wish we could go. So this
so we're gonna finish up this episode with a Good Vibes Report, where we bring you good news that's happening around the world because, let's just be honest. The world's kind of shitty right now. So we all need a little good news in our life. Ayati, what you got for us today?
All right, this piece of good news is brought to you by the Good News Network. I mean, it's actually a real thing.
It's
I'm
a real
not
thing.
Making this shit up.
Download the app if you want some good news.
So I don't think we just point that shit out our ass. It's really called the Good News Network. And the headline for this one is it kind of ties into another segment, but I love it. So,
this is a great follow-up to our plant corner segment.
Yeah. So if you haven't had a chance to go check that out, you'll see what we're talking about. But man cultivates a giant mango tree with each branch growing a different variety of fruit, and there are 300.
300 varieties or 300 trees?
There's 300 branches on this tree. And
oh
each one makes a different fucking piece. It makes a different mango.
I want to taste test that tree, bro. Can we taste test the tree?
I wish we could go. So
where? Okay, so give us the details.
So this is just a little bit of details. It's from India. It's a guy in India. He's been cultivating mangoes his whole life. I think they said he was like 80 something now because he's 84. But he's been doing it since the 1950s. His son, he has like a mango farm.
Okay.
So he got a bunch of mango trees, but it's this one in particular that's special. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with this terminology, but in the plant world, usually when when they're compatible, especially when it comes to trees, you can do something which is called grafting, where you can take a branch, you can expose the bark down to the cabium. This is like the
flesh almost.
It's like the flesh, but it's kind of like where the nutrients kind of go up the tree. You can't go into the wood part because that's technically dead tree. But it's this little thin membrane that's right under the fucking bark. If you cut another tree and you attach it somehow, either with tape or string, if they're a compatible tree species, it'll just heal itself. And now that severed branch will become a part of this tree. And apparently he's been doing this shit for 50 years.
Wow.
And India has the biggest variety of mangoes because they're just a mango producer. And through many years of hybridization, just it being a big ass country, they have a bunch of varieties of motherfucking mangoes.
That's so cool.
And this man has just been so excited about mangoes that he's grafting one mango tree for over 50 years. And now it has 300 branches that can produce different mangoes. Because that's what would happen if you can take a lemon tree and attach a mandarin or an orange branch to it. And because they're compatible species, the branch that's from the lemon tree will always produce lemons. Because that's what it is.
Right.
Even though it's attached to an orange tree or something shit like that. It's called grafting. So since these are all mangoes, they're just going to keep being mango trees, but each one is a different species. So you can imagine probably one branch got the yellow shit. One got the red one. One's that big giant mango. One's probably the little tiny one. It's but it's 300 fucking branches. So to me, it's like he's been taking this shit as like a craft.
Yeah.
It's like a Frankenstein kind of project. I wish they had a good picture of what the shit looked like, but that's the fucking tree with all these damn branches on it and shit. You see how thick it is.
Yeah, that's so cool, bro.
It's actually a 125-year-old mango tree. So it's been in the family
for generations, at least 2, maybe 3 generations.
And he's more than likely just been grafting. He'll get probably a new mango tree from a different region, and once it gets a certain age, it's an art form,
right?
Because they actually graft cactuses.
My man's is out here doing surgery, basically.
Because this is how they creating these when you go to Home Depot and shit, and you're looking for those those moon cactuses. It's not a real cactus.
Mm-hmm.
Moon cactus doesn't exist. It's like this little, I guess it's what you consider like an albino. It comes out a different color instead of green, and it cannot survive by itself because it has no chlorophyll.
Mm-hmm.
What you do is you cut that motherfucker off, and you will graft it to a cactus that can actually produce the nutrients. It will suck the nutrients from the cactus that actually can exist, and now you got this weird little green and red, or green and yellow, or green and purple cactus that doesn't actually exist in nature. So you can do this with compatible species of plants, because a plant is a plant. It's like, shit, okay, I got a part attached to me. Let me go ahead and... It's like, if your homie died, and you was like, I want to keep him around, and you could take his arm and attach him to you, and that arm would still be around walking around. That would be some crazy shit if
That
you
would
took
be
that
some
shit, right? So think about this. This is a fucking tree with 300 different parts on him.
Yeah.
But he's just like, fuck it, you own me now. I'm gonna just take care of you. The root system don't give a fuck. It's like, it ain't me, but you kind of family, so your ass is collecting light. I'm gonna go ahead and feed you. And to me, it's just that's the power of like plants.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And it's just the power of this dude that just had the patience,
the patience and like the willingness to try to do it, right? Like, I mean, you know, we don't know what his training was, or if he, you know, if this was just like something like a skill set that's been passed down from generation to generation in his family, or if he like is a you know, a certified botanist or like has a degree in this stuff. But like, I think it speaks to the power of just trial and error. I think it also speaks to the power of what can happen, especially with plants, when you are willing to fuck some shit up.
Just try some shit.
And when you're willing to let or to risk a living being's life, and I mean, I get that that's a little bit morbid, but like
probably Frankenstein,
but that's sometimes what you have to do in order to advance something or to get to a different result. And I think it just speaks to just like how dope plants are, and just how adaptable they are, how resilient they are, how much they will do to try to survive and to try to thrive in whatever environment they're in. That's really cool.
And that's why I feel like it's good news for us to take so many lessons. I just want to share this quote. This is something he said. He's like, people often call me a self-taught scientist, but in reality, it's the trees who have been my teachers.
Yep.
I have spent my life with these trees, and when my time comes, I wish to be laid to rest beside them, as they have always been a part of me.
Yeah.
And to me, that's fucking dope. With all this shit going on, this man has a mango tree with 300 different branches that produces 300 different mangoes.
Yeah.
All in one spot.
Yeah.
And he's so connected to his trees that he want to be buried next to the tree. Like, this is, to him, he's the tree. The tree is him. There's no separation between the two. And I'm like, why can't we have that type of relationship with each other?
Right.
With the earth.
Right.
With our environment.
Yep.
With the animals. It's like, I think the closer we get to reality, which is to me nature, it calms you down and have you make different types of moves. I guess in one mind of it, you might think this is fucking weird. You got a Frankenstein tree. The tree probably didn't want to get cut on. Let's just be real. Nobody want to get cut on.
Yeah.
But it's resilient. It adapted. It took what it had, in my mind, has made something that probably couldn't have been.
Yeah.
And them two are working together, and you're like, well, cool, you working with me, I'm working with you. And hey, that's some good news to me.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I agree. I mean, I think at the end of the day, like, at least for me personally, like, my working with plants, and in particular orchids, anybody that knows me knows that I rock with orchids for the most part. Like, it is genuinely and truly a symbiotic relationship, right? Like, we use and need each other to survive and to thrive and to get through, right? And by me taking care of an orchid, that orchid is in turn taking care of me, right? It's an opportunity for me to hit the reset button. It's an opportunity for me to take a step back. It's an opportunity for me to reflect. It's an opportunity for me to get away, right? Like, it just provides so many different things for me.
Yeah.
And in turn, the hope is that I get beautiful flowers at the end of this process, right? And then we get to start that process all over again. And it's this really cool cycle of life, dormancy.
Yeah.
It's life, dormancy, life, dormancy. So yeah, man, thank you so much for sharing that story.
And let me add one more piece before we leave. I just thought of something that really connected to me. This tree got 300 branches. That's 300 different mangoes. They're all mangoes, they different mangoes. If a damn tree can make 300 mangoes come together and work, we should be able to do this shit in this country.
Yeah.
Like, why can't these people come together and let's just make it work?
Yeah.
Because this tree is showing you it's possible.
Yep.
Like, I got 300 branches.
Yep.
And we making this shit work.
Yep. And I think that's the power of plants. Plants show you what is actually possible in this reality and in this world. And it's up to us as the higher species or the higher thought being to take these lessons and actually try to apply it and implement it in our everyday lives.
Yeah.
And hopefully this is an opportunity for all of us to take a little something away from this story. So
yeah,
that was great. Awesome. Great way to end the show. Woo! I needed that good news at the end, my man. Awesome. All right, y'all. Well, that is our show for today. We appreciate y'all listening, watching. So go out and like, share, subscribe, comment. Let us know how you feel about this episode and about the particular segments that we did. And yeah, we'll catch y'all on the flip side. And with that being said, Ayati,
stay casual.